Get ready, F major. Okay, F major. You got it? F major. Go ahead. Right there, F major. F major. There you go. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready, set? 1, a 2, and a 1, 2, ready, go. Time for school. Time and G. Go ahead. Okay, take it to. There you go. Time for music. Okay, back to F. Back to F.
I'm doing the right string.
Yeah, you're doing good. Okay. Time to learn together. Ready, and go. Time to learn together. And back to G. Good. And we can do it. And now C. And learning is fun with Mr. C. Okay, and learning is fun, everybody. Welcome. Okay,
Yeah.
My son Benjamin Coelho is here today. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Okay, so yes, he just learned how to play the chords on the Mr. C's Homeschool Music Academy jingle. Okay, and so learning is fun, right? Learning that is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, it was a little tough, of course, but that's okay. We got through it, and guys, we can get through this too. All right. So today we're going to go further into our ukulele basics. We went over the body parts of it. Okay, and I think we did a little bit of the ukulele C scale. We're definitely going to continue that with the tab. Let's show everybody. Move aside a little bit. And okay, here's the C scale. Okay, the ukulele tab that shows the C scale and what notes we're going to play. So we're going to go through that today. So make sure you have your ukuleles handy. Make sure they're nice and tuned up before we start. Hopefully they're tuned up before we start. Okay, if not, that's okay. You go back to the video and take your time to tune it, okay, using your tuner, okay, and whatnot, and then just have it ready, and you'll be able to go back to this video and play along with us, okay? This video will still be available for you guys to see, all right? But, however, we are here right now to go over that stuff, but before that, we need to do our stretches, and then right after that, what do we do after our stretches?
Then we sing a hymnal.
And we sing a hymnal for today, okay? Our hymnal choice, all right, our hymn choice today is Old Rugged Cross. Okay, again, that's Old Rugged Cross. Yeah, you can put your pick there. There you go, cool. Okay, so it's going to be Old Rugged Cross. And what I'd like everybody to do is to go onto a Google search. Okay, maybe you need your moms and dads to help you out a little bit. Type in Old Rugged. Rugged is spelled Rugged. Rugged. Old Rugged Cross. And then type in the word lyrics, and those lyrics should pop up right away. Okay, guys? We're going to definitely do that. Praise God this morning before we start our actual lesson. But let's get into our stretches while you guys are getting that together. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, or if you're standing up nice and straight, okay? Make sure your feet, if you're standing, are shoulder distance apart. Can you do that for me? Okay, good.
They can't see my feet.
No, they can't see your feet. I don't know if they want to see your. I don't know if they want to see your feet.
Well, I know they don't want to see your.
Do you
feet.
no, they don't. You don't want to see my feet, but
Yeah.
but okay. Well, we'll show them your feet. Okay, your feet are young and they're okay. All right. So let's do like a little downward showing of Ben's feet, making sure we know that they're shoulder distance apart. Take a look at his shoulders. That's how wide his shoulders are. So that's how far apart your feet need to be. Although you need to be standing still. Okay, so make sure you're standing nice and still. Move to the side a little, move to your right a little bit there. Okay, this way I have room to sit down. Okay, but your feet are shoulder distance apart and you're standing absolutely still. This is good posture, just general posture for anything. Hands at your sides, still. Stay still. Okay, all right, if you're sitting down, your feet can be shoulder distance apart, flat on the floor, okay, just like they would if you were standing, except you're sitting. Your hands are on your laps. Shoulders are relaxed, okay? Shoulders are relaxed, backs are straight. Now, back of the neck. We need to make sure our back of our necks are straight, okay? We're doing good posture when it comes to that because we're going to be singing. And so the flow of air and your vocal cords need to have a straight neck. If you're like me, who likes to hunch a lot, okay, you can use a nice tactical cue. Take your two hands. Let's show everybody. Take your two hands to the sides of your temple and lift up and whoop. Chin is slightly down.
You're still slouching.
What?
You're still slouching.
I'm still slouching. See, I told you I have a bad habit of slouching, so I'm going to try it again, okay? I need those reminders, yeah. So you just go, ooh. Okay, that better?
Yeah.
That's
you're
much
not
better. Now I'm not slouching so
Okay.
much anymore. Okay, I'm sure I'll go back to it, but it's totally, some of us just have a bad habit. I definitely try to make sure I continue to show or use good posture. Okay, it's so important.
His
But
head is down so much that it looks like he doesn't have a head when he's going up the
okay,
stairs.
thank you so much for that commentary. Okay, so anyhow, let's get right to breathing. Feel that stretch in the lower back. Very important to have that. Keep maintaining good posture. Again, especially in the neck, especially me. Okay, and everybody bring it down. And now let's roll the shoulders back.
It also helps with slouching.
Very good. Yes, absolutely. All these stretches are good to just maintain and help with posture, loosen up, warm up the muscles and the bones. Okay, everybody roll the shoulders forward. Breathe while you're doing this. Don't forget to breathe. Great. Now everybody rotate the necks in a circle very slowly. All the way around. Boys and girls, please do not go fast. You don't want to hurt yourselves. Oh, very slow. Good. Everybody go in the other direction. Rotate nice and easy. Breathe. Good. Now everybody look all the way up. Look all the way down. And all the way to your left. All the way to your right. Tilt your heads to the left. Keep the posture, keep your shoulders low and even while you're doing this. Tilt to the right. Great. Now everybody shrug and hold those shoulders. Shrug and hold. And drop them. Once again, shrug and hold. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know.
We both don't know.
We both don't know. And bring it down. Okay, everybody put your hands in front of you like this. Now, I'm going to improve a little bit on our grip strength. Everybody, you open and close your hands. Okay?
It's funny. When you open your hands, I'm closing my hands.
Oh.
And then when I'm opening my hands, you're closing your hands.
Okay, that's okay too. We don't have to be in sync and you don't have to keep up with me necessarily. As long as you guys are doing this at a medium, very slow pace, we don't have to go very fast because then that'll just build up tension in the forearms, which is not a bad thing if you're trying to increase your strength. But here we're just trying to warm up the muscles. That's all we're doing, especially now that we're going to be playing the ukulele. So we want to get our grip intact, okay? All right, and everybody rotate the wrist inward. Keep your arms straight out. Breathe. Rotate the wrist inward, and everybody go in the other direction. Wrist outward.
Like, get out of here.
Like kind of like you're saying, yeah, get out of here. Okay.
But we want you guys to stay.
Yeah, you stay.
You stay.
It just looks like you're saying get out of here, but you're not. Okay, everybody shake it out. Shake it faster. Shake it faster. Faster than that. Faster than me. Come on. Go, 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 and stop. All right.
Faster.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, I'm faster.
Yeah, no.
Clap once. Clap twice. Clap 3 times. All right, and we are good to go. You good to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Okay, so it is time to do our hymnal, okay? Our hymnal choice today, again, is Old Rugged Cross. This song was written by George Bernard, okay? George Bernard. Here, you want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. Yeah, George Bernard, okay? So, George Bernard wrote the song Old Rugged Cross, and this particular song is just a definite reminder of what Christ did for us a long, long, long time ago, okay? Way before the foundations of the world, okay? Talks about in the first verse, on a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem, which is the symbol of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best, that means is chosen, for a world of lost sinners was slain, okay? So in a world with a lot of people, there's a lot of course, there are people who are bad, rude, all those kinds of things, okay? Okay, this is where, Christ gave up himself, okay? And that's, that's something that we just stand in awe of. We are reminded by that with the cross, okay? When we see a cross, but it's a reminder more like, remember guys, it's not about the cross has any power or something like that. It just means that we just reminded of what God has done for us. Okay. And then with the chorus, it says, so I'll cherish. That means I will love that old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross. I mean, in other words, I'll still hold on to the memory of what God did for us and exchange it someday for a crown. And so it's chosen. So, one day I'll just take, exchange it, that cross, that reminder of the cross, and then that crown is given to those people who are his chosen, like they're royalty type of thing. That's what God does for his people. So, I won't go through the entire song, but that is exactly what this song reminds us of. So think on that, guys. Think on that, and praise God and thank him for everything he's done for you so much, even giving up of himself to do that. All right. Are you ready to sing? You ready to sing? Let's do it.
Go.
Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use the piano. No, don't come in front of that. Just stay right over here.
Okay.
Try to actually come over here. You can see the words this way. Okay, everybody look at your words. Sit up or stand up nice and straight. Make sure you maintain good posture while you do this. Okay, and this is, again, Old Rugged Cross by George Bernard. Okay? On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross with the dearest and best, for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true. It's a shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. And that was Old Rugged Cross. Give me a high five on that, man. All right. Great job, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job. Okay. And guys, great job if you were singing along and you were able to follow along with that. But if not, this video is going to be available for you guys to just go back, have those lyrics handy, press play again, and practice this section again, okay? But that was, again, Old Rugged Cross by George Bernard, okay? Everybody, let's get right to our lesson now. Grab your ukuleles. Go ahead. Remember to grab it by the what, Ben?
Neck.
By the neck, yes. Remember, we went over the parts of the ukulele. We grab it by the neck with our left hand because that's where we're doing our fretting, okay? You can't, just FYI, we can't always, not always, I should say we can never use our right hand to do the fretting. It has to be the left. It has to be the left because we follow a particular order of what the notes are on the strings, what they're tuned to. So we have, raise your, go ahead, let me see, so everybody can see, we have your G string at the top over here when you're holding it with the left hand, G string.
The thick one.
C string, which is the thickest one, yeah. Okay, then you have your E string, and then your A string. So that's G, C, E, and A. Okay, it's be good of you to remember that you have G, C, E, and A. Okay, starting from the top there to the bottom.
I
Okay.
know it's not in the right order, like in the alphabet, but
No, it's not in the right
still
order.
letters, but it's not a word, but at the same time, it's not the alphabet
Right.
either.
Well, let's put it this way. The best way to remember it is to just kind of say it over again. G, C, E, A. Even touching it and feeling it there. G, C, E, and A. All right. When you do hold it, okay, your left hand is grabbing the neck again. Your right arm is kind of cradling it, cradling the body. All right. While you're still holding your pick. Okay. Make sure you have your picks, and the pointy side is facing the strings where you're going to strum. And you could do that real quick once, guys, with me. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that is how you want to be positioned and ready to go. So, go ahead. What were you going to ask?
I was gonna say, can you think of the worst place to hold your guitar or a ukulele by?
That's a good question, and I'll answer that very quickly so that we can get right to our C scale and behind us there. But one of the worst place you can definitely hold it from. Definitely don't want to hold it from. Well, there's a few bad places. You don't want to hold it from the headstock or by the pegs. You don't want to mess with the pegs. You don't want to grab it that way. Okay.
Yeah, holding it by the pegs would either break the pegs, and plus you would. And if it didn't break, it would be really out of tune.
There you go. See, buddy, yeah, very good. You've been listening, my son. You've been listening to me. So, absolutely, you want once you're in tune, yeah. If you mess with those pegs or you just grab it like that, yeah, you definitely hold the danger of any of those screws and anything that's holding it together, of it popping out, or just even if nothing breaks, you're still taking your strings out of tune once they've been tuned. Okay.
Like really out of tune.
Also, you don't want to grab it by the strings.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that is the worst place to grab it.
Right. Well, there's still plenty of that. Yeah. Well, if you grab, you quickly, especially if you jerk it quickly and grab it by the strings,
it will break.
It can break off either from the tuning pegs or from the bridge. Okay. It can break off from the bridge as well. Okay. So you don't want to do that, and you definitely don't want to grab it by the sound hole. Okay. You don't want to do that for purposes. If you grab it too hard, you might chip the wood. Okay. Listen, ukuleles, like any other instrument, are they're not toys. They look like a toy, but they're not toys. They're fine instruments, and you don't want to ruin them. And even if they were a toy.
Yeah, I was about to say they used to be a toy.
Yeah, well, yeah, they used to be kind of considered like a toy type of thing, but you can make music with it. And if you just want even if it was your own toy, if you want your toy to function, you want to be able to play with it all the time. Of course, you want to take care of it. You want to treat it right. So the general rule of treating it right is, again, grabbing it by the neck. That'll keep your ukulele functioning for a long, 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 long time. Okay.
I have one more question.
Sure. Go ahead. Make it.
What do you think is the most important part of the ukulele?
The most important part? All of the parts are important to the ukulele. When one piece doesn't work or is not functioning, then you're affecting the playability of the entire instrument. So every part of the instrument is important. One thing helps the other. That's the idea. It's like our bodies. Or
like a plant.
Yeah, like a plant. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But think of our own bodies. We stretch before we sing. Why? Because we're trying to warm up the muscles. If we don't stretch before we sing or stretch before we do any kind of physical activity, how are we going to perform that activity later on? Not so good, right? We're going to be stiff. We might even fall. We might hurt ourselves. So
brain controls the body.
Right. Well, the brain, and that's why we got to use our brain. We got to even treat our brains right. Read a lot, so that we can think. We have to listen to music that'll help us. Like when we do our hymns. We sing our hymns so that we can get our minds right and calm, so that we're ready to learn and just take on the day, even the difficulties of the day. That's the idea. So yeah, when we work out every part of our body and we stretch, we do what we do to take care of our bodies, that's when we can perform at our best.
Reading is big, or like doing problems for something, like for a subject
Right,
in
right.
school.
Okay.
That's basically exercising your body.
Exactly. Right. So
Exercising
brain is
time.
part of the body. Yeah. So we exercise everything. Okay, guys, let's get right to our lesson now. Okay.
Sorry.
Look, it's okay. Yeah. But it's stuff that's good to know. It's good stuff that we should go over. Okay. So if you don't mind, Ben, just move to the side a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to bring the camera in a little bit closer. No, this way. All right. Come over here. Come this way. There you go. All right. You ready? Okay. This way you can see this. Okay. You don't have to see yourself. I know you want to see yourself, but no, you don't have to do it. Okay. All right. But here we are at the C scale. Let's take a good look at this. So when we are looking at the C scale, we're looking at it from this particular view. I'm going to put my ukulele down for a bit. Okay. And something I forgot to write over here. I'm going to write the actual name of the string so that we are making sure that we have that intact. So we have G, this G string over here is on the bottom in the C scale. I'm sorry, of the tab. So your G string, your C string, your E string, okay, is the third one, and then your last one, your fourth one is your A string. Okay, so that we have that there. Okay, now notice the notes that I have circled. We're actually looking at it from this point of view. Notice I put the G string is on the bottom, okay? The G string is on the bottom for us. But when we're looking at our instrument, okay, Ben, come over here for a second. When we're looking at our instrument, take a look. Our G string is really we're kind of looking at it from the top view. It's at the top, so to speak. So it goes G, C, E, and A, all right? Meanwhile, move to the side a little bit. Meanwhile, we're looking at it at this view, looking at the top one, from the bottom on the board here and going G, C, E, and A. Okay, so it's kind of a weird view in that sense, but we're looking at the top string going this way. Meanwhile, we're looking at it that way, from the top going this way, going downward, so to speak. Okay, so I want you guys to keep that in mind. Okay, that's the actual view. However, we start with our C string. Now look at where this is our C string. Okay, we know it's our C string, and then I rewrote it over here with a circle around it because that's what we're going to play. We're going to play our open C string first, and then right after that, we're going to place our middle finger. Okay, I'm going to write M. M is for middle finger. Okay, I'm going to write that down too. Okay, so M is for middle finger, all right? Meanwhile, our index finger, I'm going to write an I over here. I is for index finger. Okay, and then our ring finger is going to go between the second and third fret. So I'm going to put an R for our ring finger. Okay, so take a good look again. So our index finger, anytime we have a note that's going to be placed between the nuts, which is the bold line going across, okay, that's the nut right over here, okay? Anytime we're placing our finger between the nut and the first fret, our index finger is going to go there. Anytime we place our anytime we place to play a note between the first and the second fret, that's where our middle finger is going to go. So again, let's take a good look. Here's the nut. Here's the first fret. Index finger will be playing any notes that are over here. If you are playing any note between the first and second fret, your middle finger is going to go there, okay? And then if we take a look, okay, between the second and third fret, I put R for ring finger, okay? So that means any note you're going to play between the second and third fret, that's where your ring finger is going to go, okay? Right there in that area.
Do you ever use your pinky finger for anything?
Yes, you do use your pinky finger for some things. It just depends on where you are on the fretboard over here, okay? You know, you might have the lower notes that you might go over here. You might use your pinky finger for that, okay? But in this case, when we're doing our C scale, we're gonna stay pretty much right over here in this area between the nut and the 3rd fret. We're gonna stay right pretty much in that area. So that means we won't need to use our pinky finger. We're just gonna use our index, our middle, and our ring. Okay?
Okay.
Good question. All right. Cool. All right. So let's get right to it, everybody. Here we go. So we're going to play the first 2 notes of the C scale. We're just going in this order: C, okay, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Almost in alphabetical order, but again, it's a C scale, so we start off with a C. Our open string C. Okay, we're going to do first our open C string C, and then our second note D, okay, on the C string between the 1st and 2nd fret with your middle finger. Okay, I'm going to have Ben demonstrate. Okay, so Ben, come over to the camera over here. Okay, everybody take a good look. Come a little closer so they can see your fingers very well. Okay, remember, cradle that. Left arm holds the neck. Okay, your open string C. You're going to keep your thumb, by the way. Thumb, just FYI, guys, your thumb has to be supporting the neck right over here. Palm kind of like this, okay? But this is an open C string, so here's my C string. You're going to pick that, you're going to pluck that with your pick right over here. Use your pick, the pointy side, and just the C string, no fretting whatsoever. Go ahead, Ben, play that. Oh, let's do that again. So you're only playing the C string. Remember, we only want to hear 1 note, okay? There you go, great job. Okay, now with your D note, you're going to take your middle finger, and you're going to place it on the C string between the 1st and 2nd fret, okay? While the other fingers stay up. Remember, have the other fingers kind of hanging up, but using the tip of your middle finger, the very tip, okay? Not, by the way, not this part, but the very tip. And definitely not underneath the nail because that's going to hurt, okay? So press it firm. Press it firm, press it very hard, okay, in there. Now you might feel some tension, of course, because the string is digging into your fingertip, but that's okay. Eventually, you're going to build some tolerance, okay? You guys are going to build some tolerance where it's not going to hurt so much, okay? So again, pick those other fingers up so they can see your middle finger better, okay? Press hard with the support of your thumb in the back of the neck and press hard right there. And now pick the C string again for your D note. Okay, so now let's do those 2 notes again. Okay, we're gonna go off the string, C. Go ahead, play C, and now middle finger comes down, 1st and 2nd fret, and D. See that? So it goes C, D. Okay, so you heard it right there. Okay, now let's move back so we can look at our ukulele. Stay right there, stay in that position. Okay. But everybody take a look over here. Now we're going to go, after we played C, first note, D, 2nd note, we're going to go right to E. When I have it like this, above the fret, that means what? Open string. That's an open string. So we're not placing our fingers on anything yet to play the E note. That's the 3rd note. And then we're going to, actually, let's play the E note first, and then we'll move on to F and G. Okay, so come on over here, Ben, again. Okay. Come over here, and okay, I got a position. I mean, okay, he's like my little puppet. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, but now fingers are off the string, but you're still supporting that thumb in the back of the neck. Okay, and your E string is your 3rd string, open string, no fretting. Pick that for us, Ben. All right, everybody, play that. Go ahead, play it with Ben. Ben, do it again. Good. Okay, now let's go back. Open string C. Go ahead, everybody. Do it with Ben. Open string C. 2nd string there. Go. Good. Now, D note. 2nd note. Where does that go? Middle finger, 1st and 2nd fret on the C string. Go ahead. D and. Good. And now up. Fingers off. Open string E. Everybody do it with Ben. And. Good. One more time. Let's do C, D, E. Okay. Do, re, mi, so to speak. Okay. Go ahead. C string. Okay. D note. And E, open string. Excellent. Great job. Okay, good job, buddy. All right, move on back so we can take a look at what we're going to do next. So we have our E string. We just played our E open string, our 3rd note in the scale. 4th note in the scale, we have F. On the same E string, you're going to take your index finger, place it on the nut and 1st fret. After that, we're going to take our ring finger, ring finger, place it on the same E string between the 2nd and 3rd fret, right? 1st, 2nd, 3rd fret. 2nd and 3rd fret, ring finger for the G note on the E string, okay? Let's try it. Let's see you demonstrate, Ben. Go ahead, okay? Move, okay, right there. Okay, nice and close. So let's go right to our E string to play our F note, guys. Index finger right there between the nut and the first fret. Pick those fingers up so everybody can see that well. Okay, see that? Good. Use the tip though. Use the very tip. Don't use that fat side of your tip. Use the tip, okay? Good. Okay, press it firm, hard, okay? And play and cradle that. Make sure you cradle this for support because otherwise it's going to fall away from you, okay? So play the F note, please, Ben, for us. Good. Do it again. Good. Okay. Do it again so that it resonates. Holds out longer. Good. Okay. Now, if it's sounding a little mute, by the way, if it kind of cuts off short, it's probably because you're not pressing it hard enough. That's kind of what we're seeing with Ben a little bit. So let's do that one more time, Ben. Press it harder. Okay. I know it's going to sting a little, but trust me, your grip, your talent, you'll become stronger in your fingers. Okay. Go ahead. Do it one more time. Beautiful. Okay. Then you're going to take your ring finger on the same string, but between the second and third fret. Okay, ring finger, press nice and hard. That's your G note, everybody. That's your G, fifth note. Go ahead, play the G. Good. Okay, so now let's go back. F and G. We're going to go F, index, ring finger, G, F, G. Okay, try it. Yeah, that's okay. You can even kiss it. Okay, so go ahead. F, G, go ahead and play everybody with Ben, index finger, not in first fret. Let's go. F and F. Now ring finger on the second and third fret and G. Good. Pick up that pinky a little bit and play the G again and go. Beautiful. Let's do F and G one more time. F, G. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. You can stop a little bit every now and again, guys. Stop a little bit. Shake it out, you know.
You can even put your finger in your mouth.
Go like, actually. Yeah. Well, not too much. You can get stuff on your instrument. Okay, but you can even just kind of touch the tips a little bit to kind of get the feeling back. Okay, that's always a good thing. Okay, let's do it again. Ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, you good. Don't worry about it. You'll survive. So, F, ready? Pick those other fingers up. Okay, you don't want them in the way. Okay, cradle that. Okay, and let's go. Everybody with Ben and go. F and ring finger. Go. No, ring finger and G. Beautiful. Okay, did you guys get that? Okay, I hope so. Okay, that's okay. You can always go back to the video like we've been okay, and review. Okay, let's go. Let's move to the side a little bit, Ben, please. Move back a little bit. Okay, thank you, my boy. All right, so now after that, everybody, we have A string. Are we fretting this, Ben, at all?
Yeah.
We are.
Wait a minute.
Are we gonna fret? Are we gonna put our fingers to play on the fretboard to play the A at all?
No.
No. Why? What does that mean?
Because
is it a closed or what string?
Open string.
Open string. Okay. When you have on the tab where the note is written above or just right next to on the other side of the nut line. Okay, that means it's an open string. Okay, any notes that are written within the tab over here on the strings or things like that, then you know we're fretting them. We're going to place our fingers there. Okay, so let's play our open string A. Come on over here, Ben. Turn and face the camera, please. Okay. Wait, where's the camera? No, it's right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, all right, so the fingers are up, but your thumb is still supporting the neck, please. Your thumb is supporting the back of the neck. Play the A string for us, everybody. Open string. Everybody do that with Ben and go. There you go. That should be your A, your sixth note in the scale. Okay. Let's move on back. Okay. Now that we got that, we should you guys get that. Now we have the last two notes, the seventh and eighth note of the C scale, where we have, take a look. You can take a look. Okay. So we have the first and second fret. We're going to place what finger there, Ben?
Middle finger. Middle
finger, good. And for middle finger, first and second fret, okay, on the A string for the B note. Then after that, what finger are we doing for the high C, the high C there, Ben? What finger are we using for the second and third fret?
Ring finger.
Ring finger. So ring finger goes between second and third fret on the A string, okay, for your high C note, okay? Let's do it. Let's show them. Come on. Face the camera, please. Okay, and then we're gonna take our middle finger. Go ahead, Ben. Look at that. Look at that. You see, now he's kind of getting used to it, and I think it's also because I made him look at the tab. You see, it's so important that we look at our tab. We have our visual reference so that we know where to place our fingers. That kind of helped, right?
Yeah.
Good. You see what I'm talking about, guys? Okay, so come on a little closer. Okay, so middle finger, as you can see, use the tip more. Use more of a tip. There you go. Before the nail, but not too away. Okay, then. You make sure, by the way, FYI, make sure your wrists are bent this way. Okay, yeah, so you have more leverage now and control over the strings, okay? Pressing nice and hard. Play that A string for your B note. Ben, go ahead. Good, everybody stay right there and do it with Ben. Ready, set, and go. B. Oh, do it again. Okay, let's press it harder. Use the tip more. Don't bend the knuckle there, okay? So I'm helping Ben a little bit. Okay, press it like this. Keep this bent like that, okay? And strong. Raise that finger, but press hard. Press hard. Don't bend this. Not backwards. Okay? And play that B note again. Okay, still, you're not pressing hard. You know what it is. You know, sometimes you're bending this. Don't do that. Still keep this firm right here. Okay? See, he's bending. What's happening is he's bending this part of his finger, he's bending it this way. If you find yourself doing that, guys, okay, then there's it's always going to be kind of weak sounding, the note, okay? Keep it bent, so to speak, and use again the very tip. If it's kind of below the tip, that's too far. You want to get it on the tip, okay? And press very hard with the support of your thumb on the back of the neck, okay? All right, try it again. Good. You see, now that note sounds way better. You see that? Ring finger goes now on the same string between second and third fret for your high C. Everybody watch this, okay? And play it, Ben. High C, that high do. Okay, everybody play it with Ben. Ready, set, and go. Good. Now let's go back to B. Okay, actually, let's go back to A. We're going to go A open string. Go ahead, A open string. Now B with the middle finger and high C. Beautiful. Nicely done, bud. Nicely done, everybody. Nicely done, okay? So that's what we want. Now, guess what? We have to review all the notes. We got to go back, okay? All the way back to low C, okay? So let's do it together with Ben. Let's do it. Ready? Yeah, buddy. Okay. No, come on over here. No, we already saw the ukulele. So now we're going to do this together, okay? Eyes on. You can use Ben as a visual reference there. Thumb on the back of the neck. Let's do this. Okay. Everybody, get ready to do open string C. Let's do it, everybody, and go. Open string C. Good. Now, middle finger on the D for the D, first and second fret. Everybody, let's play D. Go ahead. Good. Now, everybody, open string E. Good. Now, F with your index finger, nut and first fret on the E string. Go ahead. Good. Then ring finger on the same string for second and third fret and go for G. Good. And now go to your open string A, which is the bottom string right there. Go ahead. And middle finger on the A string for the B notes, first and second fret. Go ahead, B. Good. And high C, same string, second and third fret, ring finger. Go ahead. Good. You see that? Now we've done our C scale from low C to high C. Okay? All right. How's that feel?
My fingers feel a little bit hurt, but feel good.
But it feels good. Okay? Look, like I said, this is the kind of thing you want to practice, guys, 10 times a day. Right? How many times a day?
10 times a day.
10
day.
Yeah, say it. Don't say it too fast.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 times a day, 10 times a day. Do it over and over again so that you get used to the movement from low C, stepping all the way up into high C. Okay? Using that finger coordination, using the tab as a visual reference. Okay? Play this video over and over again if you guys need it so that you can get better while you're practicing it. Okay? Hey, any questions about anything?
You know, I did have a question before,
Uh-huh.
but I forgot what it was.
Oh, well, then I guess you're going to have to ask it later. You won't be able to ask it right now, but unless you remember between the time we're here and we sign off. You sure you don't remember?
It was something. No, I already asked that. I already said that.
Okay, you
That
already,
wasn't one.
whatever that was.
Well, I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
You need glasses.
I have glasses for
We
reading.
wish you happy practice.
Okay.
Bye.
You know what? Don't go yet. Okay. All right. We have to say that at the same time. Okay. All right. So, all right, guys. Great job today. Give yourselves a nice round of applause. Okay.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay,
Yeah,
keep
I'll
going.
take that for you. Give yourself a round of applause. Go ahead.
Dang it,
A round of applause. Here,
my
give me.
pick.
Give me that. Okay. All right. Round of applause, everybody. Woo! Great job, everybody. You did a fantastic job once again. Practice, okay, over and over again. And guys, we wish you happy practicing. Everyone, take care of yourselves and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye, guys.
That's your famous line now.
Yes. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't have a famous
And
line.
we could talk about our
line.
glass. We could talk about how much I wear glasses, how blind I am. You know.
They're not good glasses.
Whatever.